in life, cause that's just how it roll. Like dice, it's a gamble. You was locked in them shambles. You had to break loose, go get it. However.
Great rising, great being, great ending, depending on what part of the day this video reaches you. I hope everybody's doing great, being great, feeling great, and good vibes, good vibrations, good frequencies. If you're not, hopefully we can change that around. If not, maybe we know you can, because after all, you are in control of your life and what you manifest in and out of. It's all about how you plot on it, like my song Plot on Life says, you can check that out on SoundCloud at Mr. 24K. Go to be himself. Also, anybody who is looking to start a movement, their own business, they just need any type of branding, make sure you go through Brand Visions. That's who got me right, Brand Visions LLC. Don't just start a brand, start a movement. Make sure you get it right, good quality, as always. And you can reach them. I believe it's brandvisionllc.com at gmail.com. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Excuse me, Bernard, my bad. brandvisionllc at gmail.com. I believe that's what it is. But yeah, make sure you hit him up for any needs in that regard. He's professional. It's fast, good price, good quality. Again, gotta support your businesses. But to start this video off, I ran across this video about this gentleman who just seen the world separated in a sense, and was full of hate, and it just got me thinking about how hate is almost contagious and it's spread out, and how so much hate is clouding everybody's frequencies right now. People aren't getting a grasp of what it is that they can do to follow their path to happiness and peace and satisfaction and those type of things. So as I was thinking about that, I also began to think that we as individuals sometimes fail to realize that it's not always what someone else is responsible for. We gotta own up to what we're responsible for, and a lot of the stuff that we're responsible for goes unnoticed because it's a mental thing. It's not something that you physically see. It's a thought problem, if you will go with me. So that being said, I want to make this video about owning up to your journey, but also not just owning up to it, but not allowing interference to distract you and direct you and detour you to other paths in life that you really ain't got no business doing. Everybody, I'm a firm believer that every individual has their own path in life, their own trials, tribulations, problems, rewards. No one will ever live the exact same life as anybody else. It's just not going to happen. Eventually, you may have similarities in that lifestyle or similarities in that emotional hurt, physical hurt, in that experience of life, but it will never be the same. You know what I mean? So that, and I just feel like we ignore that and we try to categorize each individual, and we try to group each other in and compare and contrast each other's lives, which in my mind doesn't make sense, because that's where you get the illusion from your emotions that certain stuff really matters when it really don't. It don't. You know, if you were to focus and set your mind solely on what your path in life and your destiny, and where your intuition, where your experience and your existence is leading you, you will start to vibrate higher, because in a sense you going right past all the negative stuff that's created. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta really have your blinders on for what you chasing and what you trying to achieve, and the goals you trying to reach. So it makes no sense for us to get caught up in other people's life paths and the routes other people are supposed to be taking and need to be taken. But as I think about it, like, some of us may not even know that we're doing this, or this is happening to us. That's why I'm gonna make this video and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So as we go through our own individual life paths and we chase our own destinies and follow our own life course, we are going to run into hitchhikers who are lost, who don't know where they supposed to be going, because they weren't given the right tools. They weren't given either a map. They weren't given either a compass. They weren't given a vehicle. They weren't given gas, or one or the other, or none of it. Or shit, some people get all that and still are lost because they don't know who they are individually. And that's the focus, conscious efforts. We got to know each other. We got to know ourselves individually, and quit thinking we can learn who we are from other people, and learn what to do with our lives by copying somebody else's route in life that they had to. That life was specifically mapped out for their DNA, their experience, for what they were supposed to do, for what they were supposed to experience in life. That has nothing to do with you. Now, I don't see a problem in learning from watching, or, you know what I'm saying, like, getting information, or, you know, trying to be intuitive and not make the same mistakes as other people. That I understand. That I understand. But as far as, like, just having that feeling like what I'm supposed to do, it seems like every which way I take it don't work. Oh, they look like they happy, they successful. I guess I'ma just go do that. But the thing is, you don't know what prepared them for that. You gotta follow your niche in life. Fuck just the workforce and the job. No, life. Follow your niche in life. Then maybe the other aspects of life will become more satisfactory for you, or satisfied for you. I'm sorry. But, you know, until we realize we gotta quit running from our own journey and accept it, you will always either be complacent or not happy, on low frequency, vibrating low, not where you want to be, not with who you want to be with. Quit forcing this shit. You get what I'm saying? Don't let that illusion of fear hold you back from why the fear is even being created and manifest. Because I feel like our emotions are warnings to let us know when we're not doing something right, or when we need to be doing something else. I feel like fear It's just of the unknown, period. We all fear what we've never experienced before in some type of way, whether it's a good fear or bad fear, because I feel like it's two. There's being horrified, scared, like you feel like it's all about to just end, and then there's the I go to the haunted house fear, that adrenaline rush fear. You know what I'm saying? But either way, we can't keep letting it consume us and making it and letting it cause us to stall our progress, our elevation, becoming more conscious, us being more aware of the things that surround us and the opportunities that surround us. Because that's when that's when you can start to connect dots. When you take your mind away from all the hitchhikers and detours and distractions that try to get you to take your eye off the road, things will be better, man. That's all I'm trying to say. You get what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. Because you feel what I'm saying. You've been feeling what I'm saying. You probably just been fearful to say it to yourself. So maybe this video is universally being made for me to tell you, because you are me and I am you, and we reflect off each other that, hey, what are we waiting on? Let's get it. What's the worst that can happen? Failure? Failure's not a bad thing. For failure prepare you for the win. Failure is what prepares you for the win. Because sometimes it takes a failure to make you hungry, to want to go get it and win and never lose again. But shit, you act like you ain't never failed nothing before. We all done failed something before. But look at you now. You okay. And that's what I'm getting at. It's going to be okay. To talk more about these hitchhikers and the detours, the things that can distract us and us not being mindful that it's being done to us, or we're the one doing it to others. I just look at it like this. If we are, excuse me, I do this all the time. I like to pick my words very carefully. I'm sorry. If we are determined to truly be great, not just the half-ass great, I'm talking about truly great, it's one thing you got to be aware of and prepared for. And it's the fact that you're gonna encounter situations that cause you to lose your focus. It's gonna happen. I'm not the one to tell you that you're never gonna make mistakes, because I'm a firm believer in mistakes, because we have to learn from mistakes. We're supposed to reflect. You have to have, your hindsight has to be exercised, because I believe having good hindsight is what opens your conscious mind and opens your awareness to everything else in the world and in life. So I'm not going to tell you you're not going to make mistakes. So you're going to lose focus, because you're going to run into people who, again, like I said earlier, are lost and don't know their own path. And sometimes those people, they just don't want to go through that alone. I think that's most of our problems. We have a fear, or we get an anxiety of going through situations alone. But there's nothing wrong with alone. It's just all about how you look at it. It's all about the mindset that you have. Because honestly, you alone all day, 24/7 in your mind. That voice that's going off in your head right now, as you watching me and you thinking like, damn, that's true. That's you being alone in your head, in another sense of a dimension. Ain't nobody else in your head hearing these thoughts that you're thinking. So in a reality, in a whole different spectrum, cause how I look at shit, cause I'll be thinking deep like that. You alone. So what's wrong with being alone in the physical? Because sometimes that alone time is where you gather the most signals in life. We pick up our signals of different feelings and that intuition, because that's all this is different energies. And these frequencies, we pick up on them and they cause us to react emotionally. And like I said earlier, our emotions are just warnings for our mind, body, and soul. And all emotions are our energies. Energies in motion that we pick up on and affect us and cause our body to react depending on what level of frequency those energies in motion are in. So, put them blinders on, man. Buckle up. Accept that shit. Own that shit. What's the worst that can happen, man? You got it. You got it. I believe in you. You believe in you. And honestly, you believe in you is all the fuck you need. Fuck how everybody else views success and views celebration. You, as long as you're doing your best and you satisfied, man, you good. You being great. You're being your best. And that's living life. So have enough love for yourself in this world full of so much hate that don't want to see you be great, that don't want to see you vibrate in a high frequency. And let that shit be contagious to others. Don't let these type of situations and these type of individuals and that type of thought distract you and keep you from chasing your journey of greatness. Again, always be you. Always be your best. And never forget, always be great. One love.